Hello, I am syndicated reality TV host Steve Wilkos. And this is my wife of more than 20 years and my executive producer, Rochelle.
Today, Steve is going to proudly announce how much in love he is.
Yes. I am in love with a beautiful, amazing woman.
Yes, Steve, go on.
I am in love with Megan Fox.
You think Megan Fox is quite the fox, don't you, dear?
I can't help it, Rochelle. She just has that special something, you know.
Yes, Steve, I completely understand. Sometimes you just can't resist another woman's irresistible charm.
That's right. So today, we are going to dive into my unique taste in female beauty.
You see, everyone, after more than 20 years of marriage, our love remains strong.
Yes, even though our love is directed at other people.
But mostly at money, and driving innocent people to suicide in the name of clout and sensationalism.
And so here we are, folks. Oh, happily married couple, with crushes on other individuals, living harmoniously under one roof.
Oh, absolutely. Steve has an impeccable eye for beautiful women, which does not include me. And he's never shy about expressing his admiration.
Yes. For instance, did you know, Rochelle, that Megan Fox is one of the most beautiful women in the world and that I am a fan of hers, and I gladly gave her mother a shout out on Cameo. And I joyously expressed this to TV Insider in those very same words.
Yes. And in the very same article, Steve referred to one of our guests as a beautiful young woman, even though it is unclear what her physical beauty had to do with anything. Have you ever seen a married man comment on the beauty of women, not his wife, so many times in one interview?
Yes. I tend to get carried away, showering compliments like confetti.
You see, folks, Steve has a knack for recognizing the most beautiful women in the world, and none of those women are me.
Some of you have asked us for relationship advice, and our secrets to the longevity of our marriage.
And as you can see, the key to a lasting marriage is embracing each other's quirks. Even if those quirks are gushing over other women's beauty right in front of your wife. And even putting your arm around a woman you don't know and telling her you want to be her man for the day, and then kissing her on the cheek in your wife's presence, which Steve did in fact do from our very first episode.
Yes. And there was this other time I told a woman she was a perfect 10 right in front of Rochelle, after I asked her cheating boyfriend how good looking was the girl he cheated with, as if he and I were old buddies at a bachelor party, and even though Rochelle, in a jealous fit, whispered something unfavorable in my ear after that, I continued to repeatedly tell the same woman she was beautiful. For some reason, I just couldn't help myself.
And that's not the only time I got jealous. Steve repeatedly told another guest named Chanel that she was young, attractive and beautiful, and, because we realized Steve's extreme and overdone sexual harassment in this regard would look bad, we removed this little doozy like the cowards we are.
And of course, that is not the only scene and/or episode we removed. We removed an episode about a TikTok influencer we applauded after she was exposed for flashing young boys, another episode where we stupidly filmed Lisa Ribacoff talking off camera because we hired her despite knowing of her involvement in a sexual assault scandal, another episode where a guest confronted me for admitting I beat a polygraph when I was younger and that I would never take another polygraph again. Another segment where I falsely accused Anchor Pennington of burning her daughter with cigarettes shortly before I drove her to a near-fatal suicide, and well, I think you get the general idea.
If you want to watch all the incriminating videos we deleted and read the articles and watch the other content exposing our true characters, visit the links in the description below.
The videos include a whole plethora of scenes in which I tell an entire string of female guests that they look beautiful, attractive, and pretty without there apparently being a necessary reason for me to do so. Oh, and by the way, Rochelle, did I mention that I have always been a diehard fan of Megan Fox and that she is one of the most beautiful women in the world?
And don't forget, everyone, if you are a guest of our show who wants to share how Steve, myself, or any of our corrupt polygraphers victimized you, be sure to visit this channel's Facebook and Twitter. You will also find the links in the description.